integration capabilities with NetSuite ERP that Hamid will touch base next. And it all has a user-friendly interface, so it has accessibility to different backgrounds, but you can also access it through Excel. So Hamid, why don't you take it? Let's deep dive into that integration capabilities next.
Awesome. Thank you, Blanca. All right, let's talk about integration. NSPB comes with integration with NetSuite that enables you to load your data, metadata automatically or manually from NetSuite into NSPB. With this integration, you can run all the data load, metadata loads, and various different jobs that you need to maintain for NSPB inside NetSuite UI. So you have a central place to run, schedule, monitor, and troubleshoot all the jobs. As we're also expanding integration with other EPM products, we are introducing the new EPM Connector Suite app that enables different EPM products to connect to NetSuite. And with that, we are launching the new Planning and Budgeting Sync Suite app, which is compatible with the EPM Connector and has the same functionality as we have in current NSPB Sync solution, plus some of the new features that we're going to include, and such as support SFTP connection, which enables you to connect to other sources, non-NetSuite sources with via SFTP, and bring data into your NSPB environment. This integration UI has a central place to manage all different jobs that you have for your NSPB. The jobs include data load rule, batch jobs, business rules, rule sets, data map jobs. You can also have an import data metadata job, which is a job that you can import data directly from NetSuite into NSPB without using data management. We also have group jobs, which enables you to group any of the jobs that is supported into a single job, and you can run all of them in sequence and schedule one job and monitor it. From NetSuite UI, you can actually view the job status, what it is, when it's running, when is the next schedule. And if there's an issue, you can check the logs and download the logs without leaving your NetSuite account. This integration is not only for allow you to load data from NetSuite into NSPB, you can also use it to bring data back from NSPB into NetSuite. You can use a data load rule or a business rule to generate and export data, and you can automate that via NetSuite UI to create a job and configure it to bring data back from NSPB and import it into NetSuite. It requires some configurations and customization, but once it's configured, you can schedule it and it will be done automatically based on your schedule. These are the two suite apps that we talked about. The EPM Connector Suite app is currently available in NetSuite via Suite Apps. And Planning and Budgeting Sync Suite app will be available soon. And this has, as I mentioned, the same features of the current NSPB Sync solution. And we are introducing new features such as SFTP and enhanced connections via OAuth connectivity. And with that, handing over back to you, Blanca.
Thank you very much, Hamid. So that's very interesting. So now we're going to dive into unlocking possibilities and expanding into the scenario planning and really thinking about what's possible. So in the case of finance, the best investment we can do is to reduce the time spent in data analysis. We want to free up people to act faster and make informed decisions, and all of this supported with our out-of-the-box planning and budgeting capabilities that I'll cover today. At the end of the day, the value proposition here is that you want quality and reliable data. We want speed and efficiency. We want to be able to reduce risk and increase collaboration. So here is just an overview of the evolution of scenario planning methods for finance. We'll start with from left to right. So we start here with the different out-of-the-box capabilities that we have available in planning and budgeting as you go through that maturity planning and budgeting process. The first one is manual input. Then we move towards that driver-based historical trends. Then into smart drivers. Those can be based on dates, averages, confidence scores from your actual NetSuite ERP data. And then we move into this data-driven forecasting that helps you planners generate more accurate data with statistical forecasting and ultimately automating all of it with machine learning and prediction, or most of it with machine learning and prediction. So at the end, the goal is to reduce that time span in generating and analyzing. Okay, so today I'll take you quickly through how planning and budgeting can help you efficiently produce that forecast and budget with our out-of-the-box for bill models. This is a landing page for our standard edition, but we do have those embedded base drivers embedded within the tool, like I said. And so I do want to call out that what you see, it's based on your access. It's control via similar to the NetSuite role. So you do have a viewer, power user, and an administrator. And here I'm logged in as administrator. So you can see all the parts that are available as part of that standard edition. But our tool is really flexible to allow customers to adapt to those planning needs. Okay. You notice there's a card here called versions. This is how you access our newly functionality called Version Builder, where you can do and generate quickly top-down and bottoms-up, particularly top-down forecasting or budgeting. And so once I click here, you will see that the version builder feature will automate the effort to understand the potential impact of different business variables and all within this dashboard. So you can keep track of different scenarios and produce different scenarios really quickly. So once I'm here, right click, and if you want to perform what if analysis and create a new version, this wizard allows you to quickly and conveniently create members such as versions on the fly without requiring administrator maintenance. You simply launch the process from the menu, and this is the next screen. Like I said, it's very user friendly, wizard-like. And you can create, you can use an existing version, or you can modify or rename an existing version. Then the wizard will take you into a selection of members of where you can copy your data from and to. And it also allows you to then input at a top level the adjustments you want to do for your revenue, COGS, and expense accounts. You can also select the different parent, not only parent, but specific or multiple accounts. And like similar wise, you can select different, if you want to apply those changes to a specific entity or across your consolidated view. Once you are click launch, you can see that the new version has been created successfully, and then the percentages compare against your working version or any version that you select as part of your comparative point of view. So this is how we quickly create versions or what if on the fly. So again, the next thing that I want to show you is on the manual driver base and historical trend. And so with our out-of-the-box trending options, customers can quickly decide to use that 3, 6, 9, 12-month rolling options. What this is doing is looking back into your NetSuite data history and respective periods. And you can also select prior year actuals or do a manual input, but these can be further customized to your business needs. We also have grid spread functionality. The software can allows you to proportionally spread based on totals or average split. So this is really neat. And then it's another way to enter top level adjustments. And then moving along, we have planning and budgeting, predictive planning available out of the box. The desired dimension combination and the selective predictive planning and software will calculate out of box for different scenarios for you. You can apply all of these different scenarios and maybe select one and bring it into your working version. Think about a retailer in Black Friday that wants to apply all this data available and compare it across 4 different reports. So all of this is available to you. And then I want to quickly cover, the more statistical machine learning prediction. And it's more of a quick dive into that predictive functionality available. Remember that data-driven forecasting helps planners generate more accurate, fast, fact-based forecasts, and it reduces the time on forecasting generation. And so here we have predictive planning, which I just talked about, but we also have a feature called Auto Predict. And so Auto Predict uses best fit statistical prediction methods. This is several of time series statistical methods that predict values, and one use case is to generate several prediction cases, most likely or best case, worst case. These predictions are compared with the bottom-up forecasts and validations and can enforce data changes or commentary when the working forecast falls outside of those thresholds. But then this essentially allows you to automate on a nightly basis, or you prefer schedule this functionality. So the next day, the next prediction, it's always running against your working forecast. And then we have what we call IPM, Intelligent Performance Management, available, which it allows you to streamline reporting and strengthening that decision making by revealing hidden patterns to help you realize faster time to action. So we do have signal detection, root cause analysis, and insight discovery. At the end of the day, we want, the winners, your business outcome, to move big, move fast, and grow revenue faster, and be more cost efficient than competitors. And so with these new technologies that have emerged, Insight is one of these new innovations from Oracle NetSuite Planning and Budgeting. And with it, you can increase the efficiency. And you can, instead of spending hours pouring into the granular data, finding that needle into, needle in the haystack, you can spot quickly issues and patterns that this engine will highlight for you. Okay. And with that, if you want to learn more, I think that we can follow through conversations. There's different ways where you can connect with us in our community. If you're in the floor in Sweet World or attending Sweet World today, come and meet us at a demo expo floor. I'll be around. There's also, please connect with us through our LinkedIn community or reach out to us personally through LinkedIn. We also have additional training and further learning opportunities below. So here is a quick link. I'll leave it here for a second, but I'll recap. I hope that this just provides a sneak peek into what the different scenario what if methodologies can be. And there's a whole world of possibilities out there. And finally, we want to also let you know that we do have a new Oracle NetSuite planning and budgeting library available. And here's the link as well. Here's where we're going to be publishing our release notes, our product guides, and we have additional comment guides, both in oracle.com and netsuite.com help centers, respectively. Thank you very much for attending our session today. I hope you learned everything about what planning and scenario capabilities and modeling. And yeah, see you soon.